Welcome to the 27-inch 5K iMac take-apart guide. On the back side of the iMac, behind the stand, there is a door covering the RAM. To remove it, the cord must be unplugged. There's a small eject button that you have to press in the power cord port. The door will pop open, and then to remove the RAM sticks, press the RAM release tabs outward, and then the RAM will pop up. To remove the display, you will need a suction cup and a thin guitar pick. Use the suction cup to lift up on the edge, and then slide the guitar pick behind the glass and slide it around the entire edge to cut the adhesive. Once you have gone around the entire edge, you can then separate the display from the case to reveal two cables connecting the display to the logic board. Unplug the two cables from the logic board and then remove the display. On the back side of the display, you can remove the display cable. First, you'll need to take out the left speaker. Unplug the speaker cable from the logic board here, and then unplug the power button. The power button cable is routed along the side of the speaker assembly. Pull the power button cable out the side of the speaker assembly, and then remove the two T8 screws to pull the speaker assembly out. You will not be able to remove the speaker assembly completely until you have removed the hard drive. Remove the two T8 screws from the left hard drive mount. Pull the hard drive out and then unplug the SATA cable to remove it. Next, remove the T8 screws from the right hard drive mount. You can then maneuver the mount to slide the speaker cable out, and then you can remove the speaker assembly. Now unplug the right speaker cable from the logic board, and then remove the T8 screws from the right speaker assembly. Slide the speaker assembly up and out. Next, remove the three T8 screws from the fan assembly. Then unplug the fan assembly from the logic board and then remove it. Next, unplug this cable from the power supply and the logic board. To keep from getting shocked, you will need to wait at least 30 minutes with the power unplugged from the iMac before touching the power supply. Remove the 4 T8 screws from the power supply. Unplug the two cables that are on the back side of the power supply. Unplug the wireless antennas from the airport card. Unplug the audio cable. And then unplug the eyesight cable. Now remove all of the T8 screws mounting the logic board. Next, in this hole in the logic board, remove the T20 screw. Lift the SATA cable up and then remove the two T8 screws that are located here on the top of the heatsink. Remove the T8 screws that are on the side of the heatsink as well. Then lift the logic board up and out. And then on the back side of the board, you can unplug the SATA cable. You can also remove the airport card and the SSD stick. To remove the SSD, remove the T8 mounting screw and then lift the card up and out. To remove the airport card, remove the two T5 mounting screws and then lift the card up and out. You can now remove the remaining T8 screw holding down the right hard drive mount. Lift the eyesight cable up and then unplug it from the camera board and the microphone assembly. Remove the T5 screws mounting the camera assembly in place and then take it out. Now to take out the wireless antennas, remove the two T5 screws mounting each antenna in place, and then take the antenna assemblies out. To take the stand off, you'll need to unscrew the 9 T8 screws mounting it in place. Once they have been removed, the stand can then be taken off. To remove the stand hinge, unscrew the 6 T8 screws and then remove it. Finally, to remove the ram door eject mechanism, take out the 4 T5 screws, and then it can be removed from the casing.